guys, I thought I'd do a really fun little reading right now. Old love versus new love. So probably the one who has been ghosting you for a damn long time. And maybe someone who has been giving you attention lately. So, as we know, as if you've been watching me for a while, and if you haven't, you can go to my playlist all about true love and watch any video that says the different types of true love or something like that. So we're going to do a little comparison here. I have 2 romance cards, 2 World Truth decks, 2 mini ghoster cards. Can't see very well. There we go. And then also 2 classic Rider-Waite's. I wonder if I should do something about that light. Hang on just a minute, because that's going to be difficult for you to see. Well, let's see if I hold it. No, yeah, that's going to be hard. Okay, hang on. Okay. Recording in progress. So, all right, let's see what's going on with these guys. What is happening here? So this could be this new person. Obviously, your old person would be a twin flame. And then, so the new person could be a soul flame, a soulmate, or a high vibrational soulmate. Okay, here we go. Where do we start? The old one, the old guy. All right, so we're going to take a look at what's his general vibe towards his feminine right now. What's his general vibe towards his feminine right now? What's going on with they just said the old outdated. The ghoster. What's happening? What? Okay. It looks like he might know about the new guy. It looks like somehow he might know about the new guy because he's working on and wants to put the effort forth to ask you out on a date. He wants to get to celebrating and giving back to you. So one way he can do that is to take you out on a romantic date. He's trying desperately to figure out a way to hold on to you because he's feeling betrayed. And he also wants the end of this difficult period of waiting around. He knows you're his true love, and he knows he needs to give you some kind of a heartfelt gesture, even though he feels a little immature because he is next to his Queen of Cups. So it's like a little boy making an offer to a full-grown woman, but he really wants to do his best to close up that cycle. He's really thinking, okay, it's time to heal this. It's time to get vulnerable. It's time to get naked, apparently, too. Your ghoster wants to get naked, but he also wants to maybe make a trip. He might have to actually travel to you to give back to you. He could be changing careers. He could be, maybe he realizes he's been really stubborn and confused about love in general. Like what true love is, can he really trust it? Or is there really such a thing? Or will it betray him like everyone else? And will this person end up, betraying me for some other person? Or, trust issues. But he's thinking this is the time, he's like, this is time for me to reap my harvest. I need to go get it. So he's trying to get in his power as the emperor and get this new beginning going with some communication to transform the situation from this bleak, no communication, into success and victory, and maybe even announcing it for the whole world to see. He also regrets the karmic and he's kicking or has kicked the karmic out of his life. If he had a karmic. A karmic is the person that they know is bad for them. Really a toxic relationship that's just not even serving them anymore. Not ultimately. Okay. So that was the old guy. That was so he might know about your other person or senses him or something. And he wants to get in and offer you a date before the other one does. Because he knows that if he doesn't, he's about to lose you. Okay, so new guy. Where's he coming from? Spirit. Where's he coming? Coming from? He's burdened. What's he burdened about? Oh. Well, he also wants to ask you on a date. It'll be wish fulfillment. He's wanted to do that for like a long time. May have been spying on you, and I'm sure the other one is too, but it's coming up in this spread. So looks like he's burdened because he's very passionately in love with you and wants to make an offer. He knows that you guys would be really happy and fulfilled together. So this guy's really in his feelings. Look at all the cups. That's amazing. 10, 11, 12, which is a catalyst of passion. So he's very passionately wanting to ask you out on a date and have his wish fulfillment, maybe have a drink with you and celebrate and have fun. 9, 10, 11, 12, again with the catalyst. Wow, a whole other 12 there. So that's interesting. 12 might mean something for you, but he's shocked. He's shocked and transforming. He could be shocked over something having to do with death. Maybe he's realized something having to do with people dying, or just, like it feels like he has a new lease on life in a way, like a whole new perspective on life. And he's also planning on going to the next level with you, closing up the chapter of life that he's in. And maybe that's what's burdening him too, is he's like, wow, I thought I was about to reap one harvest and now I'm going to go into a whole other harvest, but it's a really happy harvest. But maybe he has to take care of some legal matters, a contract he was maybe going to sign. He could be holding back from you for now because he's got to deal with a legal issue. If this could be custody of a child, or it could be some kind of a contract he signed that he really regrets and feels bad about. It could have to do with like work somehow, but he's wanting to take care of that matter so that he can graduate from a boy to a man and kind of take care of his own affairs and do the right thing and he's manifesting a new beginning. And boy, when he does respond to you, it's going to go fast. It's like all of those things that were burdening him like that are going to come flying at you with tons of love and passion behind it. So, wow, he's very excited and giddy like a teenager. And he may even be going through some kind of a spiritual awakening and gaining courage. It's giving him courage to, like, he's being called. He's feeling the call, and the call is calling him to offer his love to you and come out of hiding, maybe come out of a dark place and embrace his true love, and also talk to his true love. Now, this is a totally different deck, you guys. So both of them wanting to talk to you, both of them realizing the significance of you in their lives. Wanting to ask you out on a date, go to the next level. Okay. So what's holding them back? Let's look at the ghoster first. What's the ghoster holding back? Or why is the ghoster holding back? Because both these guys are holding back, or you wouldn't be looking right now. To some degree. What's holding the ghoster back, please? What is holding the ghoster back? Or what does he want to relay right now? I know if I continue to ignore you, I could lose you. You'll hear from me within a relatively short period of time. I think of you and want you just as much as you want me. Trust me. Okay. I'm planning a big surprise for you to make up for everything I've put you through. Okay. I love how you think. You really inspire me. You are such a remarkable person, and I can't wait to have you at my right hand once I start acting like the person I know I'm meant to be as well. Okay. Okay. You were pushing me away, trying to control this. Please give me space so I can be sure that my decisions are based on what I truly want at my core and not because you're pressuring me. So I feel like he has had a lot of people in all aspects of his life trying to tell him what to do and what's right for him. And the good thing about that card right now is I feel like he's becoming more independent. He's really starting to give that thought instead of just automatically listening to everybody and giving that person what they want, and that one what they want, and that one what they want, and that one. He's actually saying, whoa, 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 everybody just hold up a minute, because I got to really think about and reflect on what I want. Can we get confirmation of this, please? Yeah, he wants to make it. He knows he's betrayed you and he doesn't want to do that anymore. He actually wants to give you an offer of love. But he's had to check his heart. He's growing emotionally. He's becoming, he is becoming more intuitive, like leaning on his intuition more. But he's also he's just maturing. He's becoming more loving, compassionate, and understanding. And it's giving him courage to set those boundaries like he needs to for this to come together. King of Swords and the Page of Wands. So he knows he wants this to come together. And he wants to communicate with passion about that. But it's like, in order to do that, you really have to have assessed everything thoroughly and decided for yourself, this is truly what I want. Without any influence, this is what I want. So I'm not talking to you, or I haven't been talking to you because I tend to sabotage myself and I didn't want to hurt you. I've been working on healing, believing, and becoming more confident in myself so I can open up to this caliber of love. So they know this is different. And they went through a period of hating themselves. They couldn't accept your love when they couldn't even love themselves. But they've also been watching all that you do and say publicly. They may be driving by you, asking folks about you, or finding anything out any way that they can. They just didn't want you to go anywhere and have wanted to stay apprised of the situation. Okay. They appreciate when you communicate with them. Yeah, he's been afraid he'll push you away out of feeling unworthy. So he appreciates that you've just been letting him work on loving himself. And he knows that he can do this, and he really doesn't want to lose you. You mean everything to him. Okay, so romance cards. What do the romance cards? Oh, wait, let me go back and let me switch over. Let me keep with what we're doing here. The new guy coming into your life. Why is he not talking to you in comparison with what we just heard? Okay, what's the new guy have to say? What's the new true love? They're both true love, but it would be like a new true love. What does the new love have to say? Wow, I'm pushing you away out of feeling unworthy. Let me work on loving myself. I know I can do this, and I really don't want to lose you. You mean everything to me. Okay. Your healing is also causing me to heal. I can feel huge shifts within me. Please keep working on yourself to help expedite my healing. Keep focusing on you because it's working. They said, except for silly, playful, fun messages. Oh, will you please send me messages via social media to let me know you're still thinking of me? I'm going through a hard time. I need to know you're not going anywhere. So I call those pings. When you send out a message publicly that they can see and they're like, yeah, she's still thinking about me. You've done nothing wrong. I'm just figuring things out. I love you. I want you. I'm coming for you. That could mean that he's traveling to you. Please just be a bit more patient with me. I'll make it up to you later. I bet he will. Again, with your healing is causing me to heal. So if he doesn't know, if you guys are not necessarily in lots of communication right now, He's either talked to you if he is, or he could be watching you on a channel or hearing about you through friends and things. And he knows that you're doing some good work taking care of yourself and either emotionally or physically healing or something. And you're helping him to address his own issues that he needs healing on. He's been seeing lots of signs and synchronicities that remind him of you. It's unreal. It's made him feel like you are certain that he is certain that you are the one for him and that you guys have a bright future. He just needs to figure out how to follow those signs and synchronicities better. I'm open or planning on relocating. I just said that they might be thinking of being closer to you. I'm open to compromising more than you may realize. Let's think outside the box and figure out a way. You're that important to me. Aww. Despite how anything appears, I am faithful to you. You have and hold my heart. So if you wondered if he had somebody else that he was either having sex with on the side or, meeting other people or, he already has a karmic or whatever. He could be having some anxiety right now. I'm dealing with a mental health issue right now. Once I've stabilized enough or healed enough to begin something new with you, I will reach out. Now, this could be depression, anxiety. It could be that they've been healing from a breakup and they've really had to assess things. It could be they're looking at certain parts of their personalities that are destructive. They're just honestly assessing things as well. Trust me, I'm just as frustrated as you. I just have to figure some things out before I can make this right. I don't want to involve you in all the boring, dramatic details. Just know that I got this. Okay, I've been lying to you or hiding from you out of fear or to save face. However, I've been pushing you away. Just know that it was a lie and I feel terrible. I will get honest with you at a future date. All right. So let's look at world truth cards for each of these guys. Okay, so for the original ghoster, for the old true love, the ghosting one, the long-term ghosting one, whatever. The original, let's just call him the original. What does the universe want to tell us about the original guy or girl? This could be, it's not a sex thing, not a gender thing. I mean, you know what I mean? Heal your wounds, use affirmations or visualizations to bring yourself to a higher timeline in order to align with your best possible timeline. Positivity is key for this change. I feel like this masculine has been working on that. He's been using affirmations, visualization, and staying positive. He just said for once, he's absolutely focused on that and he's giving it a shot. This situation may have involved cancel culture or going against nefarious evil propaganda or brainwashing. So many people are brainwashed and are just now waking up to that and going, oh my gosh, what have I been believing all this time? This is or was a threat to those with ill intent, so was dealt with. Yeah, so maybe they even were, threatened that if they don't do as the family says or as their whatever their environment, this could be a lot of celebrities, are on this channel. Could be obvious, then it's obviously cancel culture in the direct meaning of it, but it could also be like either, you're not going to get your inheritance if you don't do as the family says, or it could be like you will be disowned if you marry somebody who's not our race or culture or whatever. So this is just like this masculine has had to deal with, like, I might lose everything in their eyes, like everything they've deemed important. They might feel like they have to lose it all in order to be with you. But what they're not realizing is when you go for what's truly resonating in your heart, everything else lines up, and whatever you've lost, you get 100 times that back. So they need not worry about that, but it is a fear, and all true loves have to face their worst fears and overcome them and choose love over fear in order to get rewarded by the universe for what they've done. There is or was benevolent artificial intelligence or AI involved in this. It's not going to harm anyone. It could even heal or protect you. You can trust this and feel safe. This could very well be just ET intervention. It's possible that there have been, good ETs working to help your masculine to get over this and to protect him and get him to you safely, or will be protecting him to get him to you safely. There is no need to worry about whatever you've just seen or heard. It's just a scare tactic. You're going to be just fine. Don't let it scare you into reacting. So I feel like he's gone through this quite a bit with you. He's had to reassure himself and be like, everything's going to be okay. It's just to scare me. It's just to scare me. I know that I will get to her, and I know that I am protected. I've been praying to my angels, which I believe angels are, or could be very well be extraterrestrials as well, because they're not like us. So they know, they're starting to realize, if I just stay positive and don't get wrapped up in whatever I'm afraid of, or maybe they've been threatened by the family. So they're just being reassured. No, don't worry about it. It's just a scare tactic. They're not actually going to get rid of you. They know they need you more than you need them. So they're starting to come to that. They're getting in their power, starting to overcome that. You're about to be dancing in the streets, celebrating. So he knows, once I cross that finish line, there's replenishment on the other side. I get to hold her and just, we get to celebrate and go out for that dinner and, drink and do whatever we want. Drink and be merry, I just heard. So there could have also been subconscious dream warfare involved, so that they wouldn't know where it was coming from. So they be aware, surround yourself with protection, and go to bed happy. So I think that they had to, oh, yay. Oh, this bird I saw the other day just came back and took some seed. Anyway, so they've been dreaming of you. And no, it's been just dreaming of them. Has there been any kind of, no, okay. They've been having good dreams about you, actually. So sometimes you have to read the card that way. You have to figure out what aspect of it, because this is all about dream warfare, something being directed toward your dreams. That's a bad thing. So I guess if your masculine's watching this, then it could be, if he had any bad dreams about you, it was imposed on him. It wasn't spirit trying to warn him about you. It was evil forces or black magic being put, these ideas being put in their head so they'd be afraid of you or whatever it was, or not trust you. But if it's been good dreams, then the good dreams are, have been those good ETs that are trying to help bring this together. Okay, so the world truth cards for the new guy. World truth cards for the new guy. What does Spirit want us to know about this new guy as compared to the old one? I feel like the original masculine's going, would you quit calling me old? I'm not old. Okay. This did or will require great courage, bravery, determination, and persistence. Someone pushing through their fear for a good cause. I'll say you are a good cause. You may be going on a journey, vacation, voyage, cruise, or traveling. Pack your bags. That could be him coming to you, or when I said that, I saw the word surprise. Surprise, here I am. So he might just be traveling to you. The situation isn't complicated. It is as it appears, accepted as it is. Oh, there is energy being directed at or towards this. Make sure this doesn't involve black magic. If so, go to someone who can clear it, or clear it for yourself. I'll do a clearing at the end of this. Is this masculine directing it? No. Is someone directing it at him? Yes. They said to make him shake in his boots so he feels too insecure to approach you. And it could even be about his life falling into shambles, or a threat of his life falling into shambles or something. Is he being threatened? Yeah, he could be being threatened in some way, shape, or form, but there's so much bullying going on right now. Keep in mind always when you're dealing with black magic or people in the dark cult, they always point a finger at someone else and say, that person is doing the same thing, the actual thing that they're actually doing. So they would be pointing at someone saying, that person's lying, or those types of people are lying, or whatever, but they're the ones who are actually doing the lying. But it's like a distraction tactic, or I don't even know what the name would. It's like projection. A lot of people project without even realizing, but dark cult people do it on purpose. They'll go, oh, that person's, it's happening in our government. You guys, I'm sure you're seeing it, but oh, those guys are trying to do this. And it's like, they're totally doing it themselves on purpose. So watch out for that. Yeah, but this masculine seems to be dealing with some kind of trickery like that. So take that into consideration. Any of you masculines, you might be watching this. Just think, whatever that person is blaming somebody else as doing, they're probably doing it. If you have already suspected, you're not sure if they're coming from a good place. Oh, wow, this masculine also has this cancel culture thing going on. He got the same card. Look how many cards there are. So evil propaganda and brainwashing. This was a threat, so it was dealt with. Did he overcome the threat? No, not quite. Is he working on it? Yes. So that might have to do with that contract he has to break with the dark side. Some of these guys, maybe both of them, depending on what you're dealing with, could have been involved with the dark cult at some point, and they're trying to get themselves out of it because it doesn't sit right with them. They don't feel good about it. So, and they're wanting to make changes for the new earth. Okay, this situation could involve an illusion of a false sense of security. So make sure your faith is in the right things, as you don't want to get duped, and you are informed so that you don't get duped. Did he get duped for a false sense of security? That's exactly what happened. Yes. Somebody said, hey, I'll do this, that, and the other thing for you, acting like it was a really good thing or something. And he fell for it. But his gut told him something else. And his gut was like, this doesn't feel right. Will he be able to get out of the contract? Absolutely. Yes. He's got to really stand his ground though. There's an elephant in the room that isn't being addressed to avoid discomfort. Just talk about it, you guys. Just say it. It's really, just what can you lose? Don't put so much weight on it, just say your truth. That's how you're going to earn respect and trust in the other person. Just no matter how uncomfortable it is, just say it, be willing to look deeper or get honest with yourself and or others in order to resolve this. This situation involves trickery. Be smart and wise so you don't get duped. That's the second time they're talking about getting duped and tricked to go forward into a trap. Listen to your intuition if something doesn't feel right and gather more information. That's very interesting. Okay, what you're inquiring about has to do with going to higher dimensions of reality. Ascension and evolution are occurring swiftly. Humanity's awakening at a rapid rate. So this masculine, the new masculine is, so he's working on getting duped. Yes, naive. He's been naive and he's walked into some traps before, but I feel like he's becoming wise to it. Yes. Yes. Wow, someone is lying, playing both sides, trying to people please, and doing so for their own benefit with no regard to you. Do not trust this person or situation. They lie too well. Are we talking about our masculines? Are we talking about the masculines? No. The other person? Is it the other person? In some cases, it actually is. Oh, hang on a second. Because this situation is just temporary. This too shall pass. Miracles and wonderful changes are ahead. You will be pleasantly surprised at the end results and blessings to come. Oh, they're talking about the person you're trying to get out of the contract with, you masculines who are watching this. This has not quite concluded and could grow increasingly uncomfortable before it resolves, but stand your ground, stay positive, and to manifest the best timeline. don't allow them to continue to do that to you. Do not trust that person. Okay. I'm picking a random card for each. Old person, Hierophant. And so that's about wedding, marriage, commitment, tradition. And Annie's meowing like crazy. So that's total confirmation. He's wanting a commitment with you, and he's got total faith in the situation. And might be wanting to marry you, and or was involved in the dark cult. But maybe he's made some deals with them. Maybe he's working with the white hats now, especially if you're dealing with a celebrity. He knows you're his true love, and he really wants to come together. Now, the new guy feels a real kindred connection to you. He feels very like-minded, like-hearted, and he knows, you guys have had a past life together and would feel very comfortable in a relationship together. And he wants to move forward very, very quickly. That could very well be going toward marriage, but he wants a lot of communication and send you a lot of love, and just, I just feel like almost like a smothering feeling, like he just wants to, love you so much. He just wants to express a lot and just make it go quickly into something. Okay, so let's look at the romance cards for the old fart. He might be changing his career so that his relationship can have a chance. His relationship with you maybe can only have a chance if he gets more money or changes his career or changes what he's doing with his money, or something having to do with money, work, career, maybe a new trade, new job, something like that. And it's because he knows that you guys will be close only if he does that. Because maybe the job that he's doing would divide you guys, or maybe would be a workaholic and never be able to spend time with you and never be able to have children with you or a family or those things that he wants. He knows that he has to make some sacrifices in his work life in order to be with you. And so he's contemplating that. He wants you to forgive him and to learn and grow with him and get over some of those past situations. He's also learning that forgiveness isn't about letting the other person off the hook. It's about loving yourself enough to forgive the other person for your own sake, not for the other person at all. It has nothing to do with them. It's letting yourself off the hook. You guys have a very strong magnetic connection. And, okay, wow. Interesting. Let me see here. Oh, okay. Very interesting. He wants to go to the next level with you. He wants to get engaged. He wants to get married. And what he's saying about that new love is it's unrequited, that he may be just after money. I mean, maybe he's just saying that, or maybe he actually knows something, but he's like, give us a chance. Give us a chance. And where you thought at some point that he only wanted to be friends or something, or that he forgot all about you, is just because he was totally enthralled in his work, trying to climb up the ladder of success. So he was ignoring you, but now he wants to like resurrect the love that you guys once had, wants to bring it back from the dead. He wants to get to know you for who you truly are. And vice versa. He's going to put in the effort and reach out to you. I'll get confirmation on that. He wants to spend alone time with you, maybe even go on a honeymoon. Maybe you guys will get married and go on a honeymoon like back to back. Okay. The new guy. What is the new guy? Tell us about the new guy, please, with the romance cards. Okay. You guys are in separation currently, but you're both thinking about each other, dreaming about each other. You guys know that it's true love also, or he knows that you are his true love. Maybe you guys are a high level soulmate type relationship. You guys also are going to be spending some time together, getting away together. So pack your bags. He knows he has to love himself first, and he's working on it so he feels worthy of you. He plans to flirt. He also wants to take it to the next level. He also is working on his own finances and career so that he is independent. I just got. Stay optimistic about your love life. So he's trying to stay optimistic that you guys will start getting to know each other better and that things can escalate to another level soon. Soulmate again, keep an open mind. So this person may be different than you're used to or different than your normal type, but that doesn't matter. Because, you know, if the chemistry is there with somebody, you know that they're your true love, and oftentimes you find that you weren't even really attracted to what you thought you were attracted to in the first place, and now and there's the attraction card. You know, as your heart grows fonder for somebody, then you find yourself being attracted to the new thing. You know, so just trust. He's trusting. He's working on trusting. And staying optimistic about the situation. Okay. Let's see what the old guy wants to say. What's the original person have to say right now? What's he want to say to you? What does the original true love want to say to you right now? If I really needed help, you'd be the first person I'd call. Thank you for being there for me. You brighten the day of those around you. He loves that. You have great taste. I love that one. My life is better with you in it. So if you haven't talked to him in a while, he's really feeling that. He's really feeling your absence. I feel like you understand me, and I really appreciate that. I appreciate the respect you show other people, as well as him. You're a gift to those around you. So he wants to be around you so he can have a taste of that gift. I really value your opinion. Thank you. All right, so let's take a look at what the new guy has to say to you. What does the new guy have to say? I admire your hard work and discipline. Talking with you always is a highlight of my day. More than once, kind words from you have made my day. So you really make his day. In every way, he just said. In every way. Your support really means a lot to me. Thank you. You're a wonderful parent, or maybe you would be a wonderful parent, or maybe you're a pet parent. Your eyes are stunning. The people you love are very lucky to have you. And I want to be one of those people, he's saying. I admire your dedication to finishing what you start. I love you. Okay, that one wins. No. I admire your confidence. Oh, that's great. Okay, so let's just see, what does the original true love, what does he want? What does he want you to know in parting? Knowing that he's in competition with the new guy. Let's just say that he senses it or he knows it. What's his thing he wants to say right now? What's the thing he wants to say right now? What's the original true love want to say right now after all this time? Wow, he's shocked. He's shocked, and divine intervention is kicking in, and forcing him to fly forward and do something about this and have some kind of communication happen. And he is going to tell you the truth. It may be shocking what he's going to tell you, but he's going to say it and get it out. What else? He wants to heal this by giving back to you and maybe being naked with you. He really wants to be vulnerable, to show you his authentic, vulnerable side. Maybe he's thinking of traveling the world and doing some kind of humanitarian projects around the world, or like just spreading love around the world with you. All around the world, same song, something like that. He wants to move very, very quickly into you guys having and building a bright future, having your dreams come true together. He wants to have plenty of communication, and Cupid's arrows are hitting him hard, telling him, this is my dream come true in you, and I will make it happen. A lot of things are going to be falling into place quickly for our family to come together. This is our legacy. This is our destiny. We were meant to do this. ETs, I know ETs are involved. I don't know how they would know that, but maybe they just really strongly feel that. And I just got a yes and a new beginning. He wants to communicate with you about a new beginning and probably tell you the truth about what's been going on with his karmic or karmics, plural, and how he has had to, what he's had to deal with in those situations. I feel like it's not been as you see, or as it has seemed, as it has looked. It's been stressful, and the whole time, all he could think about was overcoming that situation so that he could have a new passionate start with you, a new beginning with you. So he wants you to know that he didn't pick the other person over you. It was just something he was people pleasing about or agreeing to for whatever reasons. He felt he was making the right decision at the time, and he's just really, really regretted it. Yeah, he knows better to use his discernment and go toward situations that involve harmony and doing the responsible thing. And maybe it also involves him being more flexible than being stubborn. Okay, so what does the new person have to say about him being in competition with the old original true love? What does the new person want to say to you about the situation? He's working really hard to manifest your dreams come true together, to build your dynasty, to be your retirement plan. He wants you guys to build up, to have and enjoy a bunch of money together. 18. So there's 10 and 8. 18 would be 9. He's almost there. And the 9 of coins would be like success and traveling and being independently wealthy. And like he wants to manifest all kinds of things with you. He's got full dream fulfillment. He also wants to tell you how much he loves you and that he's been hiding his love from you, and he wants to give back to you. He said you deserve to be smothered with love. He believes he wants a brand new passionate life to open up for you guys. He also wants you naked, and he wants to heal this so you can have your dreams come true together. And in regards to your broken heart, he thinks you're incredibly emotionally mature. He's felt you intuitively. He really wants to mend things and reconcile with you. He thinks you're very compassionate and loving and kind. And he might be worried about somebody trying to interfere who wants his money or will want the money, or somebody like who's all about prestige and, like the societal standards, and somebody who's maybe been a bit black and white is what I'm getting, black and white. He's worried about that person interfering with his being a happy family with you, but he's going to get in his power and match you as the Empress. You guys, the Empress and the Emperor. For some reason, I'm getting like king and queen. So this person could be from royalty or a royal bloodline or something, but He wants to close that chapter out. It's like, I'll throw away being a king or a prince any day to have this new life with this person that I love. So he wants to heal it and, be absolutely 100% honest with you and vulnerable with you. And, maybe X that other person out of his life. He's working hard to hold on and overcome the situation so he can go to the next level with you and transform things. He's really going through a lot, but at the end of it, he sees himself celebrating with you. So he doesn't mind going through it. He's really trying to line up with his integrity and take action. So, and he's walking away from deceit and lies and drama, in all ways. So good for him. It feels like his life's been a little bit like a soap opera. And he doesn't want it to be like that anymore. He wants it simple and basic, and he wants the real deal. All right. What angel cards does the new guy have here? Acceptance. He's learning acceptance. Simplicity. There's some confirmation. He's learning about being obedient to people. So, and he's got lots of enthusiasm. He's purifying his life in every way. He's wanting to go deeper in his emotions than he has before with people. Maybe he kind of played games with people before. Now he wants to play games, but in a way of having joy with you. So, he's also wanting harmony and wanting to be flexible. So, and he might be taking a short journey. What card does the original masculine get? Something important, such as a new job or a raise. So it totally coincides. And then, oh, wow. Okay. And here's a little wink at that masculine, the original that's trying to look for a new job or whatever. A path with money is waiting for you to find it. And guess what that path leads to? Along the path as you, feminines, you're the key to them finding that financial success, because things just line up for you guys when you come together. Okay. Hang on a second. Let me find out what this thing is. Okay. If whatever struggles that they've got, either of these masculines have gone through with lack or, needing to break a bridge with someone because they're loving themselves enough to say, I don't care if I burn that bridge, I'm making the right decision. I'm going with my heart. They were afraid that there'd be an unsuccessful outcome to this problem. But in reality, good fortune is coming and luck is on their side. So they just wanted to put that out there. Just use your discernment and go with your heart, masculines. All right, so let me do a blessing to protect you guys. Mm-hmm. What is that? The original true love might have family who's been lying to them. Are they realizing it? Yeah. Yeah, but it's really kind of played with their head a bit. Yeah, it's been a red flag for them. Like, whoa, I can't believe that. And they've had to free themselves from that family member, maybe. What about this masculine, the new one? He's also healing family issues, maybe different issues. Passion, finances, and career, maybe not mixing business with pleasure, or no, they said no. Because true love, a lot of times they actually do work on passion projects together. Oh, passion. Follow your passion with your work. Okay, what's that have to do with their family issues? Oh, I think the family has done things that were out of their integrity or done jobs that they didn't enjoy or that they didn't love. And now he wants to align himself with what he really resonates with, what he really loves. Okay, so that's a lot of information to ponder. Let me do the light language blessing for you guys to put protection around you, to break any kind of black magic or anything trying to keep you guys from coming together, and whatever else comes up here. Hamama anataikin sa shaike e elaan. Opohoma anachin sa se la keena. Tite hipom poma akena. Shishihin sa se he ela anake e kim pumama amaan. Hala shishin sa si ikin pataike he e. Shunchan chan san sa sa an haike e se. Hala pom ho uma anataike na aishins. Sisi hipoma uma ana. Hala kirina taisan se. Shishin san sensei na taki on. Hala haike na asan se. Shishihina ana tai. Hang on a minute. All right. Beautiful. Hope that was fun. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.